The lost years of Jesus, the hidden journey that changed everything. What if I told you that there is a missing chapter in the life of Jesus? A period so mysterious, so shrouded in secrecy, that scholars and historians have debated it for centuries. The Bible tells us about his birth, his time in the temple as a child, and then, silence. For nearly 18 years there is no record of what happened to Jesus. Where did he go? What did he learn? And could this lost time hold the key to understanding his divine mission? Welcome to Daily Bible. Today we uncover the enigma of the lost years of Jesus, the untold story that has been buried in time, a journey that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about his life. Stay with us until the end, because what you're about to hear will challenge your perception of history and faith. The Gospel of Luke tells us that at age 12, Jesus amazed the teachers in the temple with his wisdom. But after this event, the New Testament falls silent until he reappears at the age of 30, ready to begin his ministry. Where was he during these missing years? Some believe Jesus remained in Nazareth, living a quiet life as a carpenter. But what if that's not the full story? Ancient texts and historical records suggest something far more incredible, that Jesus traveled beyond the borders of Israel, seeking wisdom from the greatest spiritual traditions of the time. One of the most astonishing theories suggests that Jesus journeyed to India and Tibet. Ancient Buddhist scrolls discovered in a remote monastery in Hemis, India, speak of a divine figure named Isa, a Western prophet who arrived in the region during the 1st century. According to these texts, Isa studied the Vedas, learned from Hindu sages, and even preached against the corrupt priests of the time. Could this be Jesus? If so, was he preparing for his mission by absorbing knowledge from the ancient wisdom of the East? And then, there are the records of Jesus in Egypt. Some believe that he studied in the grand libraries of Alexandria, one of the greatest centers of knowledge in the ancient world. The Egyptian mysteries were known to train their initiates in deep spiritual truths, sacred geometry, and divine wisdom. Did Jesus spend time there, learning the hidden sciences of the time? There's even evidence to suggest that Jesus may have traveled to Persia, where the Zoroastrians taught about a great cosmic struggle between light and darkness. Could this have influenced his teachings about the battle between good and evil, heaven and hell? Jesus' lost years may also be linked to the Essenes, a secretive Jewish sect that lived in the wilderness, preserving sacred teachings and waiting for the arrival of the Messiah. Many believe that Jesus was deeply influenced by their practices, ritual purification, ascetic living, and their prophecies of a divine teacher who would bring salvation. Could Jesus have spent his lost years with the Essenes, preparing for his role as the Son of God? If you're captivated by these hidden truths, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Daily Bible. We bring you the deepest and most mysterious biblical revelations every week. But why would this part of Jesus' life be erased from history? Some believe that early church leaders deliberately removed these accounts to maintain a singular narrative. The idea that Jesus traveled and learned from other cultures was considered too dangerous. It would mean that divine wisdom wasn't limited to one people, one religion, or one land. It would mean that Jesus' message was truly universal. Perhaps the greatest mystery of all is what happened when Jesus finally reappeared. He returned with extraordinary wisdom, performing miracles, speaking in parables, and preaching a radical message of love and forgiveness. But his teachings had elements that didn't just reflect Jewish traditions. They echoed ideas found in Eastern philosophies, Egyptian mysticism, and even Greek thought. Could his lost years explain why his message was unlike anything the world had heard before? Some ancient Christian sects, such as the Gnostics, held beliefs that Jesus' teachings contained deep esoteric wisdom, only understood by those prepared to receive them. The Gospel of Thomas, a non-canonical text, contains sayings of Jesus that suggest enlightenment through self-discovery and direct connection with God. Was this part of what he learned during his lost years? There are also theories that Jesus traveled even further, to the British Isles. Legends suggest that he visited the land with his uncle Joseph of Arimathea, who was a wealthy merchant with ties to the tin trade. Could he have been exposed to the ancient Druidic traditions and philosophies that emphasized the connection between nature, spirit, and divine knowledge? Some accounts claim that the Knights Templar, a medieval Christian order, secretly possessed knowledge of Jesus' lost years. Could they have uncovered hidden scrolls or ancient texts that detailed his travels and the deeper truths he learned? And what does this mean for us today? It means that faith is bigger than we ever imagined. That truth is not confined to one place, one book, or one people. It means that Jesus may have been on a divine mission to unite all wisdom into one message of love, salvation, and spiritual awakening. Could the missing years of Jesus be the key to understanding the full depth of his teachings? If he truly sought knowledge from many traditions, then his message was never meant to be exclusive. It was meant to be universal. And if this is true, what else has been hidden from us? What other mysteries lie within the pages of forgotten scriptures waiting to be rediscovered? So what do you think? Did Jesus travel beyond Israel? Did he study with the great masters of the ancient world? And if so, why was this story hidden? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video opened your eyes to new biblical mysteries, don't forget to like and subscribe to Daily Bible, because the truth is always deeper than we've been told. Until next time, stay blessed, stay curious, and keep seeking the hidden truths of Scripture.